Rustig aan, rustig aan.
Hello and welcome back to the fourth episode of the Scandinavia off-road trip. After visiting the North Cape, we headed back down and we said our goodbyes to Alec. His plan was to follow the Norwegian coast down, while our plan was to follow the Trans-Euro Trail through central Sweden. First though, we had to do something about the lack of power of my DRC 400. I had some issues I explained in the last episode. Basically, I couldn't go above 60 kilometers an hour. We decided to stay at the camping site for 2 days and completely take my bike apart, well, completely, as far as was needed. We checked everything and eventually we found the issue.
Wat we nu doen is deze nip hier, komt een slangetje op en die sluiten we af, want we denken dat deze kapot is. En daar gebruiken we pinda's voor.
Okay, so I do understand that was a bit fake, so I'll elaborate for those interested. The valve in the carburetor of the DRC 400 is controlled by a vacuum. Now in turn, this vacuum is controlled by a solenoid, and this solenoid was broken. So what we did is we used a piece of plastic from a bag of peanuts to close the tube connecting it with the carb, so it would always have a vacuum. And on the first test ride, I literally cheered and screamed of joy because I was so ecstatic that my bike was finally back in working order. Oh, and Wouter also had a warning light that popped up on his dash, and the local Yamaha dealer couldn't find anything. So Wouter sticked a piece of duct tape over the warning light, and this made the warning disappear. Now, it was good that our bikes were back in working order because we would be needing it sooner than we thought. In hindsight, I don't think we should have attempted this.
Ja, dat ziet eruit als te doen.
You've heard it before, but the GoPro simply does not convey just how steep it is. One wrong move here would have meant the end of our journey. I don't think we would have gotten the bikes back up.
Dit is inderdaad best wel tricky, ja. Ja, deze hier is lullig.
Ja.
Moet deze grote nou nog weg?
Dat is wel makkelijk.
Right. Kan jij gewoon aan die kant blijven staan, tot als ik die kant op kom, dat ik kan... Rustig aan, rustig aan. Ik raak die motor aan, maar ik doe niks met het. Even kijken. Ja, je voetback en je standaard gaan. Ja, je zit fijn. Fine. Yes! Yes! Nice! Oh!
After that, we continued on, and I still don't know why, but Wouter suddenly decided to throw away all his groceries.
Oh. En maar een rotzooi maken die motorrijders. Laat maar liggen. Flikker maar weg. Oh.
After having saved our cheese and blueberry jam, we came up to a part of the route I was very excited for.
Oh man.
Just imagine a single road going through a landscape like this, where you can ride an entire day without seeing any signs of civilization. Where the only two people we saw during this stretch of our journey were two ladies on a quad bike. This track is called the Old Postal Road, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Ja, op zich wel. Oh,
Ja, toch?
ik weet het al.
Het slangetje niet meer.
Ik heb dat slangetje naar beneden gelopen.
Wouter and I continued traveling down south, following the Trans-Euro Trail through central Sweden. It was one amazing trek after the other, and we had a blast.
Okay.
We also came by a big pile of gravel and we just had to play around for a bit. Even though we knew there was a very slight chance that we might get stuck.
Ik zet hem even beneden neer, ik kom helpen. Yes. Mobile phone 1 disconnected. I know. Yes.
Ja, kan het hier lukken zo.
Helemaal goed. Zet hem op. Oh, gaat toch wel een beetje vlot.
We met a guy in a T7 and after talking for a while we moved on. And this is where things, for me at least, took a bit of a turn.
Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Down. Ah! Yep. Ik heb hem alweer hoor. Nee, ik heb hem al. Mijn achterwiel doet structureel iets anders dan mijn voorwiel.
Now, normally when you fall, you pick your bike back up and you think nothing of it. But sometimes, and sadly, this was one of those sometimes, it gets to you. You lose confidence, and when you lose your confidence, you stop riding relaxed. And when you stop riding relaxed, you start making stupid mistakes, which in turn makes you lose confidence even more. So this very little crash made me go down a downward spiral, and the worst part was, I knew what was going on. So the rest of the day I was fighting this mental battle, and luckily though I knew it was, part of the game. It would go away, I would start feeling better and start riding more confident again. And the next day I did. I felt better, I felt more relaxed, I, had a lot more fun riding. And I know it sounds cheesy, but in the end I actually do think it was a very valuable lesson for me.
Yes.
A valuable lesson I could instantly put into practice the next day, because it was going to be a tough one.
Whoa.
But that's something for the next episode. For now, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, keep your eyes up, and I'll see you in the next one.